it's like, I mean, those kids.
It's like trying to train a donkey.
Well, how many donkeys have you trained?
7.
Well, most of the ones I train are,
Asian?
not that bad.
Oh. What?
Well, now you're being racist.
Well, I just...
Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
I'm pregnant. I do not want to touch his ass.
It's hotter than an Asian's puss in here, dude.
Oh?
You know?
How many Asian pushes have you been with?
7.
Seriously?
No.
Now you're lying?
Lily Ty?
Who's that? That sounds like a
I
made-up
wouldn't
Asian
worry
name.
about it.
You know, if you go to arielhawani.com.
Did you do it when he's talking about that?
Yes.
What is it? I'm genuinely curious.
It's definitely an Asian pornography website.
Yeah.
But it just took so long to load that I thought I was going to start getting
Internet
messages. So I exited out.
That's fair.
Definitely Asian porn, though.
Yeah? Japanese? Is it blurred?
Could be, no, because it didn't show me anything, but with how they were talking about it.
It's definitely, yeah.
They said NSFW. What does that mean?
Not
What's
safe
that?
for work, brother.
Huh?
Not safe for work.
That's what that stands for?
Are you
I was
dumb?
always wondering what that stands for.
Well, it wasn't no singles for women. So,
What does BBL stand for?
Big booty Latinas?
What about BBC?
Big black cock?
British Broadcast Network.
Well.
And welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. I am Matty Daddy. I'm getting sick and tired of all these comments, making fun of my co-host here about his size. I mean, we say it in the podcast. The name of the podcast is Matty Daddy, that's me, and the Midget, that's him. So we're already saying it. You don't have to tell him how small he looks. And I know you guys aren't all that tech savvy and don't know how, cameras and the internet works. But here's a little news flash. When you film a podcast, it actually takes 6 inches. So he's not as small as he looks. And yes, I would know because I've filmed a porno before. Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake, there's 4 things I hate in the world.
Talk to me.
Racists, blacks, lists, and hypocrites. The Midget Hilsebeck.
And this is Matty A and the Midget Podcast, episode 62.
62.
Yeah, so what do you think about that?
What?
I like your list.
Thanks, man. It's just, some things I've thought of over the years.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if you read all those dirty comments that you were getting, but...
I try to avoid them.
Well, now you know I got your back.
I appreciate that. I need somebody to have my back. Nobody only have my front.
Well, now you're now you're Bit Stepper Jones again because
Well,
I was gonna say I also got your front if you need it.
Well, I don't think it's bit stepping if I step first.
Hey, could you pick your foot up? You're stepping on my bit.
Ah.
All right.
Well,
We'll forget about it.
Well.
So a lot of stuff to talk about. What's going on lately?
Is there?
I kind of want to apologize first, though.
Oh, here we go. Apology tour 2023.
Well, not only did I say some things about
What?
get up, come on, get down with the. Is that what you're doing?
No.
So last episode.
Yeah.
So actually, let me start before that. Episode 60, one of our best, I would say.
Yeah.
What do the fans think? Oh, they agree.
They do.
So I thought that was a great pod, and then we came back with a total fucking stinker after that, which is episode 61.
Well, whose fault is that?
Well, it's mostly mine.
Yeah.
Because I was a little drunk that episode.
A little.
And I think it went on for like almost 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, and it was a little too long, and I don't think we even covered anything at all.
We didn't cover nothing.
The only reason it got posted is because Thumbnail Daddy 316 over here made one of the greatest thumbnails of all time. So otherwise, I probably wouldn't have even posted it.
Write that down. Next week's nickname.
No, thanks. I'm busy. But, I took a long, hard look at that last podcast. I looked at some of my faults. I took a look in the mirror, and I didn't like what I saw.
What are you, Michael Jackson?
And then this weekend, we watched UFC 290.
We did.
I couldn't tell you a single fucking thing that happened on that podcast because I was...
Was it a podcast or was it a broadcast?
Broadcast.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you a goddamn thing that happened because I was drinking. So that got me to thinking, because I'm Maddie thinks about things
You
a lot.
are Dr. Seuss right now because you're dropping bars.
Thanks. I realized I was drinking too much, so I made, a promise to myself. I'm going to lay off the drinks.
Right.
So, and by drinks, I mean alcoholic beverages.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm drinking. But as you can see,
Clearly labeled.
here, and let me get a little closer to the cam. They might not be able to see this.
Taking the whole mic with you, huh?
As you can see, this is not beer.
Yeah, it's clearly labeled.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I can tell you what it ain't.
Beer.
It's not beer.
Yeah. While you're on your knees.
Oh, fuck. Remind me never to get on my knees again.
Well, that's not going to happen.
So,
Yeah.
you want to ask me about my journey in sobriety?
Tell me about your sober journey.
Well, I call it Sober Matt-tober. And bend me over, Rover.
See? The bars today.
Save it for later. Yeah, it's been going good, dude.
Yeah.
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 I watched...
I've never seen that one.
well, maybe you've seen this one.
Oh.
I watched Monday Night Raw on Monday.
Yeah.
And
Are you sure it was on Monday?
well, it was.
Okay.
So I was watching it live. And I remember everything that happened.
Look at you.
Like, for example, ask me something. Remember it.
I don't remember. I was drinking.
Well, what about, kind of rude. What about when Seth Rollins got saved from the Judgment Day by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? How
Yeah,
about
dude.
that?
That was pretty neat.
That's the WWE Dream Team. But we're not talking about WWE.
You all right?
No, because,
I was just about to get into that because apparently there was a...
Well, if you want to turn all the viewers off at home, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to point out there was a big argument in Gorilla after the match because something went wrong and it looked bad.
All right. We got Wrestling Super Nerd 3000 over here. Where'd you hear that?
Internet?
I think I know what went wrong. I saw it when it happened.
Yeah.
Finn and Seth totally fucked some.
Yep.
Finn fucked up a couple things. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is going on?
Apparently there was a big argument back in Gorilla after the match.
I bet it was Seth being pissed off at Finn, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not talking about that. You hear about this Miss Universe trans thing?
No.
Yeah. Well, I saw a picture earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll talk about that later. But I saw a picture earlier, and I'm just like, so it showed like the person who won and the runner-up.
Right.
I thought they were both chicks, and I'm like, what the fuck? The runner-up is way hotter. Let's just look at it real quick. How about that? Because people want to know in real time.
Well, yeah. Time real.
So this is what I saw, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, where did it go, brother?
Did you like it, dude?
Yeah, brother. I saved it, dude.
Did you?
It's on here.
Right there.
So
Yeah.
this is the winner of the Miss Universe, okay? I'm like, all right, maybe with some beer goggles, but I don't do that anymore.
Well.
Maybe with some beer goggles, I'd fuck this buck teeth freak. But, well, you said that on me.
Do I?
But I don't know that that's Miss Universe material.
Maybe SpongeBob live action material.
Well, then you look at the runner-up,
Yeah. Good God.
and I'm saying with some beer goggles, I'd impregnate her front butt.
Well, now you're stepping on Beth, dude.
What? Because you said front butt once upon a time?
Yeah.
No one remembers.
Well,
So then we started reading about this fiasco, and shout out Tim Kemet. Shout out Tim. It doesn't matter. You want to read this article from the New York Times?
what do you want me to read, dog? Highlighted or something.
Start off with the headline. That's
A
normally where people start.
A
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You done?
Yeah, go ahead.
A trans woman is crowned Miss Netherlands for the first time.
And when I saw that picture, I'm like, well, this ugly bitch. But I did not know I did not know it was a trans.
It was trans.
It is trans. So her name is Ricky Valerie Collet.
Collet.
She's from the Netherlands.
Collet. Like
Collet.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah. 22. I did not know who this woman is. Him. I did not know who Shim was, but now I follow Shim on Instagram. So.
Yeah, I watched you follow it, Shim.
Yeah, we'll take a look later. But now you want to read some of this? Sure.
Ricky Valerie Collet, Miss Netherlands 2023, can still hardly believe she won her country's annual pageant.
That's some good not beer. Go ahead.
She spent all day on Saturday preparing for and enjoying every moment of the ceremony that night, which was attended by the reigning Miss Universe, whoever that is. Why am I reading this?
R. Bonnie Gabrielle. Is that hard to read?
No, why am I? This has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
All right. Well, then how about this?
You're explaining he, she's, day.
How about this?
There you go. Miss Collet's win is historic. She is the first trans woman to win the pageant in the Netherlands, and she will be the second openly trans woman to compete.
Wow. What a great article.
What are we doing here?
Dude, we're opening up.
I know, but we don't need to actually talk about this.
Well, I didn't read the whole fucking article
We
before
need to talk
started.
about how we wouldn't fuck her, but we'd fuck the other one, so the unfuckable one should have won. That's what we need to talk about.
We're getting to it. There's key fucking points that set up
Nobody
this
cares.
debate. Yes, they do.
Nobody's debating over her.
Put a poll in the live chat. Who cares and who doesn't? Okay, so this is just to set up, what we're about to talk about. Okay, so what is happening right now in the world? We're having fat ass fucking models on the cover of,
dude.
Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
Yeah, cows.
Right? We're having former men win Women of the Year awards, and now we're giving these transgender humans.
Yeah.
We're giving them Miss Universe titles.
I mean, it is what it is,
I don't even give a fuck if she's got a dick.
Well,
I want to punch out those fucking front two teeth.
Well,
beaver-looking bitch.
And here's the deal, though.
Yeah, please stop me.
You can, because legally.
She's a man.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not prone to violence.
Tell that to the guy you fought in your front lawn.
You want to try that one again?
Nope.
Okay.
It's ruined already.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was a tranny, so it's fine.
So you did this already.
You could say I'm an expert.
In trans?
In smelling one
or,
when I...
Or not beer?
Both.
Okay.
I'm an expert at many things. I'm also an expert in Maddie getting better at the internet lately.
Well, you have been getting better at the internet lately.
Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so now you say some things.
I mean, everything's cool, I guess, Do what you gotta do. Just, pick the right one next time.
What?
What?
I mean, I know you said actual words.
In the language you speak.
But I didn't understand a fucking thing you said.
Yeah. Basically what I'm saying is, I'm totally fine with, fake women competing in Miss Universe, but can we not,
All right,
pick
well,
them?
let's go back to this picture then.
I said, can we not pick them?
Mm-hmm. Who's picking these?
The judges.
Who are the judges? Are they MMA judges as well?
Well,
'Cause
they're
they fuck
fucking
a
up
lot
just
of
the
things.
same.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And speaking of MMA, we'll get to UFC 290 later. Oh, look, Donald Trump Jr. Commented on this.
Yeah, the BS never ends.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said that, not me.
Well.
Gordon Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Super Sadiq Yusuf. This is getting silly, he says. Well, he said that, not me.
Well.
Eric Anders. That grilled dough. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But it's a dude.
Well, I'm at a comment section.
Well, you are.
Yeah, so I saw that. Had no idea that this was a trans woman.
Well, look at it.
But I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyone with eyes should be able to tell that they would rather fuck this bitch. And she's not a bitch.
I want to fuck her mouth, I think.
Who does she look like?
Who does she look like?
Is this a real name? Abigail Ratchford. Is that a real name?
Pretty sure you just made that up.
I think it's a real thing.
I don't think so. Do you just ash on your phone?
Ash on my phone, brother.
Oh.
I got ash on my phone, but don't call me an ash phone.
Well, you kind of are an ash phone if you think about it.
I got a call home, but don't call me a
Who does
phone
she
home.
look like? Some Latina actress.
Look up Abigail Ratchford. I feel like that's
Do you have a computer?
okay. Bear with us.
Chat roulette.
Say no, you didn't read that.
Well,
Abigail.
what is a peso? Just so we're clear.
Ratchford.
Hey, wait, before you do that. Okay.
Nope. See, I was right.
You were right.
See, I don't even know who this broad is, but
Why do you know these things?
I have a brain tumor.
Well, it's the tumor on the sexualized part of your brain.
Sometimes it serves me right.
Now, while we're on the subject, can you go up to the search bar? God, she looks fake, dude.
I think I follow her on Instagram. That's probably how I
I'm
know.
sure you do.
But
Now-
does she not? Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, we can't do two things at once.
Give me it.
No,
Give me it.
it's too
Give me
late.
it. Give me it.
Just look.
Oh my god.
Look.
I'm gonna punch you in
Look.
the face. This is so stupid.
Okay, we're done. It's fine.
It takes 2 seconds
For what?
to throw.
For you to come? I
Split
know.
screen,
Your
dog.
wife told me.
Well,
You can't do it on the same. All right, we're talking over each other. Let's settle down. Hey,
Can I have a lunch?
switching topics. Go for it. You seen this new movie? Well, I think we can both agree that Miss Universe, I mean, what a debacle.
Can we?
Yeah, can we hit our mics? Or
No. Can you
'Cause-
go back
'cause-
to the Abigail Ratchford page, please?
yeah, can you jerk off later?
And we can cut all this
Oh.
out later. You're gonna want to go back though.
Twitter.
There you go. Now go up to your search bar. Click on it.
We're not going to show any of this.
It's fine. Just now,
Abigail Ratchford and Clay Thompson?
just erase. Who the fuck is that guy? But
Yeah, fair point.
just erase the whole thing, and type AB again. Now erase the whole thing. Just let that set in.
So, do you hear about this this movie of Burt Kreischer? I think they call it I don't know,
The mechanic.
the machine.
The mechanic.
No, the mechanic is Brent Crystals.
Oh.
That's some good not beer.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I figured you were just gonna jump cut that.
Jump cut what? So you know the
Jump cut your mama.
Brent Crystal had a movie come out, the Machine.
Sure.
You seen this? You heard about this?
We watched it together.
All right, pack break. Our problem is you're a fucking midget, piece of shit, and you deserve that. Anyways,
You son of a bitch.
so I ended up.
Shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead. You have fucking crossed the line.
So let's get a quick sponsor from our friends at Blue Chew.
You know, work on your timing. Oh, I fucked it up.
No, you need to work on your timing because I was still packing when you quit slapping.
That's what she said.
So have you heard about this movie?
We watched it together.
What?
Yep.
When?
You were drinking beer then. Glad you're on
Seems
the
like
not
a-
beer.
Seems like a dream you had.
Well,
So go
Yeah.
ahead.
we I don't remember anything because the whole time we were watching it, you just kept talking about how fat he is.
Well,
Well,
have you seen him?
yeah, 100%.
He is fat.
I agree.
So you watched it.
I don't know what happened in it.
So what did you think about it?
Again, not a clue what happened.
Hey,
Right. I mean, it's a great movie if you want to like, basically just
not laugh ever.
end. You know, just
Have your
realize
drunk friend
what-
talk over you the whole time. That's why I'm sober now.
Well, then why are you talking over me?
Well, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's good, not beer.
No, it's a great movie that it touches on the heartstrings. If you've ever been
I think
fat,
I think it's pulls on the
Well-
heartstrings. You don't really touch the heart.
you touch them before you pull.
That's
It didn't quite pull
It's
them.
just to get a grip.
Well,
Speaking of grip, go ahead.
I hate it here. Anyway, if you want to grow up to be fat, it's a great movie for you.
Speaking of fat,
Yeah.
and then we'll get back to this Burt Kristlinger. Look at this fat fuck.
3, 2, 1, here you go. Are you okay?
Shug!
Okay,
Shug!
I can't move my shoulder.
So I want to review that.
Well, I'd love to because
Okay, go ahead.
I mean I've seen Heavyweights. I know this.
That's the first thing I thought of,
Right?
too. Yeah.
That's a great fucking movie, by the way.
I couldn't remember the name of that movie. I'm like, what's that? What do they call it? Fat fucks?
It's Heavyweights with Ben Stiller.
100%. He plays the crazy camp counselor.
Mm-hmm.
He steps on glass, dude.
Well,
Well,
that's true. He also hangs from the rafters at one point.
yeah, that scared me.
What?
As a kid, I'm like, this crazy mofo. But,
You want to see more butts?
see more butts. Remember they hid their candy in their bunk beds and
I
shit?
thought it was in the floorboards.
Well, that too.
Oh.
They hid it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great movie. Yeah. What are you
but-
saying?
I was going to say, that's the first thing I thought of. I just want to bring up this guy's technique.
It's awful.
Has
God awful.
I thought what you did in that situation, if you're gonna jump on one of those, what's it called, a fat bone, fat boys, Fat boys.
Fat boys.
you normally jump so your back fucking lands on it.
You want to do
He's
like
just straight up trying to blow both his fucking ACLs doing this,
Or
and he
knees.
fucked up his shoulder.
yeah, dude. You want to go full like coffin mode.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's best. It covers more ground.
That's why, like, I saw this clip and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be. You always love seeing people launched,
I've always wanted.
but
to
it
do
was a
this.
fat guy launching another fat guy.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, but then when he just went full on Seth Rollins stomp on it,
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Can I be fair though?
Yeah.
I think it was more of a coup de grace.
Fair point.
That's all right.
Yeah, because it's both feet.
Yeah. No, but what was I just about to say?
Ben Stiller, AIDS.
No, I've always wanted to do one of these. I think it'd be fucking fun as hell.
Yeah.
But I don't know any fat people, so.
Oh, you get your wife on the other end of there.
Well,
She's not fat. I'm just saying.
sounds like you're calling her fat, dude.
Well, I mean, you know, she's
Say it.
not fat.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
So, do you want to watch that again and then just now that you've seen it?
Yeah, let's-
I like rewatching.
I like
it.
to, yeah, because I wasn't paying close enough attention to everything happening.
Your wife's not fat. I just couldn't think of anyone else fat.
See, the fact that you keep bringing it up makes me wonder if you mean it or not.
Let's take a look at
Yeah.
this again.
4,
This is just crazy how he does this.
One, here you
He's
go.
clearly never seen heavyweights.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He just goes straight down.
That's a way to tear both ACLs, break your neck, and fuck up your shoulder.
I wish we could get a slow motion because I'd love to see how bent in half this motherfucker gets.
Yeah.
Also, you could have muted it during that time.
Well, maybe in post we could do it again. Right now, I will mute it, and we can get a slow motion.
But
Because I'm mad at getting better at the internet and stuff.
but then we wouldn't be able to comment on it because it'll be in post.
No, so we'll just watch it and don't talk. Because I'm sure well, now he kind of ruined it.
Well, why don't you ask Buckteeth Becky what she thinks? He, she, they.
I think what she thinks is that, I think what she would say about her pronouns. Why did I say that like that?
A pronoun.
I think her pronouns
Yeah.
would be a little bit different than this guy's pronouns. You want to take a look at it?
Oh, hey. I can't say that.
Just read it.
I can't.
Volkanovski is changing his pronouns to that N-word. Come
do
on,
it.
it's that easy.
I thought you were going to do it, though.
Do what?
It. You know the buck teeth bitch?
You can't do that.
What? Huh? Well, if you're going to laugh.
So, yeah, a lot of crazy things going on. Burt Kreischer's movie. So, tell us what you learned from it.
Again, I don't know. I'd love to say I know.
And you bought that movie, right?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
Why?
Yeah, I bought it. Fair and square.
Off Tubi?
Well, it's only in
Or
theaters.
is it Tubby, since it's Burt Kreischer? You okay? Too many Miller High Lifes, huh?
Well,
Now, did you just say
Just 'cause
it's
you're
the
not-
champagne of beer because it says champagne of beer on there?
yeah.
Have you ever drank champagne?
No.
Exactly. I do like Millers. Well, I don't anymore, but I used to. Except Andrew Miller. That guy was a fat fuck.
Rich kid?
Yeah. No one knows who we're talking about.
2 phones.
So speaking of that N-word, and we'll get into UFC 290 later, but even if you're not a, sports fan or combat sports fan, I think everyone can appreciate this. You want to take a look?
Yeah, dude.
What do you want to talk about? Oh,
Go ahead.
DJ Hilsey D.
On the ones and twos, dude.
Take your time, chill. That's right. We're fine. Relax. This is my African brother right here. Let's go, nigga. What's up, bitch? Let's go, nigga. Yeah, nigga. What's up, nigga?
Get this
the
shit
fuck
up.
you gonna do, nigga? Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother. What's up, nigga?
I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours,
Hey,
son.
you my nigga. Let's go. You my nigga for real. I'll show you.
So what are you saying to everybody in New Zealand?
All right, we'll play the rest of that later when it matters. But since we brought up that Volkanovski was that N-word,
Yeah.
I just like showing a black guy saying that
Yeah,
word.
because it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal then.
Yeah. Well, he's black. So.
I like DDP's response though. I'm African, but I'm no brother of yours, son.
Yeah, dude.
That's not because I'm racist.
Yeah.
I did just watch American History X last night though, so wah wah.
Yeah, it was in your search bar. Moving on.
What did it say?
It said stream American History X.
Yeah, because I have the DVD and I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And it was just streaming on Max like a week ago.
The
But
Hobo?
they took it off.
I didn't know that.
Well, it's not the Hobo anymore. It's just Max.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Like Max Kleber's Big Move or whatever.
Max Holloway.
Well, my reference was better.
Well, mine was accurate.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So what do you think about The Machine?
We're going to keep bringing this up, huh?
Well, you have yet to, give a good breakdown of the movie.
That's because I haven't seen it.
So it sucks.
I have your breakdown that
Well-
you gave me during the movie. Do you want me to do that?
No, I could give it to you right now,
Yeah,
actually.
please.
Was it something like
That
that?
was spot on, dude. That's
Oh
exactly
my
what it
God,
was.
what the fuck? This mic smells like shit. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, but I think we should really get to our first sponsor of the night first.
We have a sponsor?
Well, yeah, and I'm glad you caught the memo that I gave you, and, you came prepared.
I'm supposed to read that?
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke.
Our first sponsor, Maddie Daddy and the Midget Podcast hats.
The podcast hats are our sponsor?
I have mine. Where's yours?
I didn't wear it.
You haven't bought one yet. And most people don't know where you can get one. So
Where
why don't
can-
you go ahead and tell them?
But you're going to tell me where you get them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have one. Well, you can go to Maddie Daddy and the Midget Podcast Hat.com.
Okay, MaddieNightandMidgetPodcast.com.
Yeah, where if you use the promo code Maddie Daddy and the Midget Podcast Hat.com,
So the whole web
it just
address.
It just makes it easier. If you go to Maddie Head and Midget Podcast Hat.com.
Sure.
You type in the promo code Maddie Dad and the Midget Podcast Hat.com. I just figured that
you can
way
just
people
cut that from
can't
your
forget.
address bar and post that right in.
You can copy and paste.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right.
Yeah.
So you go there, you get 25% off your next
25
Maddie Daddy and the Midget Podcast Hat.com hat.
25% off MaddieNightandMidgetPodcast.com hat.
Well, something like that, kind
Yeah,
of.
that's pretty close, huh?
Yeah. Because, I mean, you ever been walking down the street and you see a cool guy with a beard and a camo shirt, drinking some not beer, and he's wearing a Matty Dad and the Midget Podcast hat.com hat?
You're never going to believe this. This literally happened to me today.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I saw that today.
Tell more.
Well, I was walking down the street and I saw a guy in a camo shirt
Uh-huh.
drinking a not beer.
Yep.
And he had a Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast hat.com hat.
You're kidding me. It must be my doppelganger.
And I walked directly up to him and I said, hey, I see you're wearing that camo shirt and you're drinking a not beer
Yeah.
and you have a Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast hat.com hat.
Yeah.
Where can I get one? And you
What
know
did
what
he
he
say?
told me? I don't fucking know who you are. Why are you talking to me? And then he just kept walking.
Damn. Well, if it was me, I would have told you. You can go to Matty and the Midget Podcast hat.com. Type in the promo code Matty and the Midget Podcast hat.com. Get 25% off your next Matty and the Midget Podcast hat.com.
Hat.
And offers may only be available for a little bit longer. So make sure you do it now. And
Well-
not just now, but right now.
Yeah.
What, are you going to say something?
I was going to say, I really wish I would have ran into this guy on the street instead of that other asshole.
Instead of my evil twin doppelganger.
Yeah, did you clone yourself?
I don't know. I got drunk a lot.
You had a pretty stupid beard, though, and yours is pretty nice. So I don't know if something went wrong in the technology, but you've been pretty good at technology lately.
I keep it pretty trimmed up because I've been visiting a website lately.
What website?
Matty Day and the Midget Podcast hat.com.
Wow. No way.
So get yours today.
Today, Matty the Major Podcast hat.com. I only available for 27 seconds.
Use promo code Matty and the Midget Podcast hat.com, 25% off.
Terms apply.
Faggot.
What?
I got a pee-pee.
Yeah, I figured.
You know how many men
Wish death upon me. Lord of my dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And Edward's trying to take my life away.
Many men.
I put a hole in it. What for fucking with me?
How fine would that be? Just switch the N-word with N-word?
Yeah, that's what I do. In
Put
the car
a
by
hole
myself,
in it
even.
And with fucking with me.
Now that it's clear I'm here for a real reason, because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
We go pee. Fuck you! Oh, fuck you. I fuck your mother. Your mother. Your brother. Your sister's brother. And your mother's brother's sister's brother. I fuck you. In your asshole. In your fucking cunt. I'll fuck you. And I'll rip you to pieces. Thank you.
Cliff notes.
Well,
Birds of a feather. They
Birds
tend
the
to
word.
fly together. And speaking of birds,
Yeah.
let's look at this guy grabbing all these dudes' birds. Apparently Korea don't fuck around. And I know what you're thinking. Where do I sign up? He really catches a feel here.
be a little pinch and twist, it looks like.
Yeah, he's like, let me check out the left nut too. Is that the right nut? So, you might be a little confused by this clip.
No, I'm confused because I want to know how you got my home videos.
Well, yeah. So I think you can actually relate to this. If I was having a conversation with someone else, they might be like, I don't understand. But when you go to an amusement park and you must be this tall to enter this ride or whatever,
Yeah.
how many times have you been sent back home or to the cotton candy stand?
Almost every time.
More than
It happens a lot.
more than most. Yeah, so this is kind of what it's like to join the Korean military.
Sure.
You must be at least, a half an inch above your penis to, which, you want to tell everyone what that is?
Not really.
Oh, okay. So, but you guys can imagine at home. So they have to check their genitals, and they're also checking for cancerous lumps and stuff.
Well, you're a cancerous lump. So,
Thanks for noticing.
no problem, dude.
Yeah, that brings us to this hilarious thing. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I mean, let's suck our own dicks while we're on top, you know? Because
You ever tried to suck your own dick? Come on.
I'd rather not talk about that.
Come on.
No, because I can't. Well, for one, I'm not flexible.
Never even tried.
No.
Liar.
Unless trying is like, ow, my back hurts.
Yeah.
Have you tried?
Of course not.
Well, you're closer to your dick than I am.
Yeah, I've tried. I'd fuck my face if I could.
So I was going to say, you know, from a couple podcasts ago, I made this clip, and people really seem to like it.
All 6 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want to? Should we take a look?
Let's look at it. Give it a goog.
Okay. Oh, I just got a snap from your mom.
God, again?
Talk about a balloon knot.
It's not even a birthday party.
I absolutely love like eating men's. Oh.
You been pegged before?
Not yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Peg you later.
Thanks for noticing.
I have one time, just because I hear all these great things or whatever. Wow.
Wow.
That got a lot of traction.
Yeah. I can't believe I nailed it on the likes.
Oh, you were just guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Legit 6. Hey, I'm proud of that Legit 6.
Yeah?
You want to start a band called Legit 6? How do I go back to my 6?
What are you trying to do?
Okay. So, that gives you a good opportunity to make fun of me for something if you can pick up on it.
Oh, I'll pick up what you're putting down.
Well, you're not picking it up, so you got about 30 seconds before the opportunity's lost.
I already don't care.
Well, okay. I was paying for something and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But here's Stone Cold kicking a beach ball. You ever seen this before?
I know it's a badass Billy Gunn. And Stone Cold.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! He just kicked that beach ball into the third row.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think Stone Cold is the only person in the world that could kick a beach ball and get
And
a
make it
pop
look manly?
get a pop like that.
And also make it look manly.
That too.
Yeah. I was talking about when I was paying for, you know, something.
No, I'm
I
well
could do
aware.
for-
I'm
okay.
trying, and I don't want to shame you in front of the world.
Bring it up. Well, so you know when I showed this clip of this guy grabbing everyone's penis, and you're like, how did you get access to my internet phone?
Well,
I also, and I can't tell you how I did that because it's top secret information.
did you pay for a monthly fee for 3 years?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Sure.
But I got a clip of you and your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You have more friends than me, right?
No.
Well, here's you and Steve.
Okay.
I really hate to be the dude that fucks with us. You think? I mean, hell.
How'd you know?
So that clearly wasn't you and your friend Steve.
Well,
Well, he's about twice your
12'3",
size.
yeah.
But what do you think about those guys?
I think those are some pretty cool dudes. They got monster tats, dude.
They're clearly not kidding either, because
Well-
you can tell by how they laugh when the guy's like. That's how I could tell he wasn't kidding.
That was a really good laugh that you did.
Well, it sounds just like him. You
That's
want
what
to
I'm
hear it
saying.
again?
Yeah. Burp.
I would clearly hate to be the guy. Actually, the guy on the left looks like the guy I beat up in my front lawn.
Squints?
Squints.
I really hate to be the dude that fucks with us. You think? I mean, hell.
That was pretty good. Let's play it back in post. But dude, you know what I would do to these guys?
Fuck their face.
Oh my God, no. You know, it'd be like a fucking cheese shredder with all the teeth missing in their mouth.
Missing. That's what they'd sound like when you're done.
That's how they sound like.
Yeah.
Like, with all the teeth missing in my mouth.
Mike?
Well,
Well,
hold on a second there, Tyson.
well, to be fair, though, you don't really have to worry about knocking much teeth out because all the meth already pulled them out for them.
Well, that's right.
Who said it?
I would bash their heads together.
Meeting of the minds.
And, well, meaning of a half a mind.
Well, yeah.
And then, you know me, I'm Maddie's sympathizers. So
Well-
I'd have half the mind to sit these boys down and tell them about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Well, you ever read the Bible?
Yeah.
Oh. What else?
Well, you didn't say much about those. You like Monster.
Well, I drink Rockstar because I'm a rock star.
That's even worse.
Well, there's no videos about people drinking Rockstars and punching drywall. So
Now, if you got a Rockstar tattoo on your arm, I would judge you more than these. They're clearly brothers.
are they
Well, they had different dads, but
different moms?
well, they were sisters.
Oh,
Yeah, you know how inbreeding works.
Alabama.
This is actually in Kentucky, but if you want to continue to be
Bluegrass. I like it.
homophobic and racist,
Well-
go right ahead. Anything else to say about these guys?
I mean, they seem like pretty cool dudes. I'd like to hang out with them sometime.
Dude, I'd like to punch their faces in so fucking hard.
Well,
I'd hate to be the guy that fucked with us. I would make these two suck each other's dicks. I really
can
wish
I join
could.
in then?
Well, you can record it.
Well, I'd like to get my dick sucked. So. It's been a long time.
So speaking of dick sucks,
Yeah. What else you got?
did you hear about this?
No.
Let's look at it.
Okay.
Oh, surprise! I have some pretzels for you.
Do you know what you just said?
Well, you're cheery.
Me? I'm always like this.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're certainly not going to be.
When can I see
You're
you
bad
walk
company.
away? Can't wait.
You suck. Now's your chance.
Well,
Call
you
it
can
off.
be a funny wiener, can't you? I'm important. You want to be me, don't you? Quite a figure. Quite a figure. And no.
Looks like we have a problem.
Yeah, leave it to me, okay? We're gonna squeeze him. Hadouken. Hadouken to your face. Harubababa. Are you wearing a big boy shirt?
Yeah, I probably never will again.
Help. I'm gonna barf.
Hadouken.
Hadouken
to your face.
Hadouken to your face.
Ah, man. Yeah. Have you seen these two guys?
We already did that.
Okay.
You sure that's not beer?
Oh, it's. Can you
Clearly.
read?
Yeah, it's clearly. Yeah. Good
It's
point.
not beer. So I don't
Children.
know.
What?
What do you like?
Well,
Name two things that you like.
well.
Being racist.
Nope. I like scotch, and obviously I like my dog here.
Well, your dog here.
Yeah.
What dog? Me?
I was doing an Anchorman bit
Well, you just
when
say
Jack
it.
Black asked him what he loves, since he ruined the only thing he loves.
Did your dog piss in the freezer?
I pooped in the microwave.
I like Freezy Pops.
Ooh.
And I like Asian children being racist.
Well,
Because you can't get mad at that.
because they're
Am I
Asian.
right?
Yeah.
Well, and they're children.
Well,
Not just because they're Asian.
I feel like any child could be racist.
Let's
and it
look at
wouldn't make
this
fun.
Asian. Well, it's funnier when it's Asian.
Well, that's that. Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't funny.
Them yellow buggers. I'll
Whoa,
tell you.
whoa!
Well, that was the third thing I like is lightning bugs. I said them yellow
You
buggers.
really caught me off guard there. I wasn't understanding what you're saying.
Let's look at this.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do it. Almost there. Go, go, go. Say hi. Hi, Father. Hi, Father. Okay lang po.
sees random black guy.
LeBron. Well, to be fair,
LeBron. And they say it like, LeBron. Someone knocking on my front door. Oh, you're just tapping your foot?
No. I'll knock on your back door, though.
Maybe later.
I feel pretty gay this episode. Is it okay?
You should feel that way every episode.
Well.
And it gets to a certain point where I don't think it's not a feeling. I think you just might be a homo. Think you just might be a homo. Go on and suck that dick. Ooh. Song's over.
Bad.
And never rub your beard against the mic again. Don't. You're making it a gay podcast with ASMR for your brother and his friend.
Well, it's better than making it a gay podcast with my dick.
So speaking of children being racist.
Yeah.
Children are just funny in general, right?
Absolutely.
So let's look at another child.
Have a terrible morning.
What does it say?
Connection is fun.
Connection is fun. That's
I love
it.
Fun
That's what
connections.
that says.
Connection is fun.
I do love fun connections.
So speaking of children, you have probably the worst 4 I've ever met in a collective family.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%. They're, terrible, but hilarious.
Yeah, that's how things work. Normally when they're terrible, they're really funny.
So speaking of UFC 290,
Right.
which I was at your house for this last Saturday.
Unfortunately.
And, well, you can tell us about the machine later. We watched that after we watched the fights.
3 o'clock in the morning.
But then the next day, we went to bed at like 4:30.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
What?
10 o'clock the next morning. Your fucking
8. It was 8.
What?
When she woke you up.
No, it was 10.
It was 8.
No, it wasn't. Because when you came down the stairs, I had been awake for 10 minutes.
It was 8:30.
No, it wasn't. Because I got to my sister's at like 11.
Oh.
I left your house at 10:30. I was only... Dude, your child was being such a demon seed. I went from being awake, dealing with shit, and out of your house in 30 minutes. When does that ever happen?
Never.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck her.
You're questioning my timelines, and you're drinking beer. I'm drinking not beer.
You're right. I should trust you.
Any hoozles, as I'm leaving your house, and, she woke me up. I fucking tried to go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
She would, no, you can't sleep.
As you call it, the eye police.
Smack me with something every time my eyes would flutter.
I'll stop it.
And then you woke up and you were down there with me. We started watching Dark Side of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I left, and your daughter said something to me that was pretty funny as I was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
It was...
Blacks need...
cocaine.
Equal rights. What?
Well, I was way off.
What'd you just say? Cocaine?
Connection. Yeah.
I think that's what you meant. I think you get confused.
I did. I'm
still a little flabbergasted.
Now I have to pee.
Okay, well, do you want to finish that story?
Not really.
Well, is this cliffhanger? What is this, a granola bar?
What are we, Rocky?
She said to me as I was leaving.
Have a terrible morning.
Rocky? You mean Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
Dumb fucking
He was in Cliffhanger.
He was.
I played that.
Yeah, I loved Rocky in the movie First Blood. God dang, Rocky was good in that. Holy shit.
What about Dominic Toretto in Chronicles of Riddick?
Great. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Derek Vineyard in the movie Fight Club.
Well,
it's American History X thing. No, but she said, as I was leaving, she said, have a terrible morning.
Yeah, because she's the devil.
Well, speaking of the devil, do you really have to piss?
Yeah.
Our next sponsor, Devil Piss.
Devil Piss?
I didn't really want to tell anyone what I was actually drinking. I just wanted them to know that it wasn't beer.
Right.
Well, I'm actually drinking Devil Piss.
Well, can you tell them us a little about devil piss and what it is?
You want to try that saying that one
Can
more
I?
time? Yeah.
Can I, please?
Well,
You want to tell the folks at home about what devil piss is exactly? And how...
I can't tell you exactly what it is because it's a little bit of a secret.
Oh, it's like KFC's recipe.
A little bit.
Okay.
You know, because if you tell everyone what's in devil's piss, they stop buying devil piss. They just make it at home.
Well, that's true.
Because you can make it at home.
It's in a can.
Well, it's a little bit challenging to make, though.
Okay.
It is in a can. But you need the wings of a bat.
What, you're going to tell them?
I'm going to tell them a couple things.
Okay, not all the things.
Yeah.
Is it like the 11 herbs and spices? There's 11 of them?
There's more than 11.
Oh, wow.
666 ingredients.
Should have guessed.
I'll give you 3.
Yeah.
The wings of a bat.
Sure.
The tail of a rat.
Sure.
A piece of fat off Bert Kreischer's stomach.
I thought for sure the third one was going to be Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast hat.
Can we run that back?
You want to try it again?
Yeah. So I'm not going to give you all of them, but I'll give you 3 things.
Okay.
So you need the wings of a bat.
Right.
The tail of a rat.
Sure.
And a Matty Dad and the Midget Podcast hat.
Well, we know where you can get those now.
Matty Dad and the Midget Podcast hat.com.
Promo code Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast hat.
But you can't find devil piss there. You'll have to go to devilpiss.com. And not only is it a great and tasty drink.
Sure. Is there any benefits?
Well, it gives you superpowers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It makes you immortal.
No.
Yes, you're able to take over anyone's body for the next 24 hours just by giving them a glance.
And do you have to give them anything?
Well, they have to give you something.
What?
Their immortal soul.
Well, I thought they'd take your soul.
No. Whoever's drinking devil piss gets the soul.
Whose soul is it?
Well, start with the soles of your shoe for once. Feel your foot. They're gone.
What the fuck?
I got double soles.
If there's one thing I've told you over the last 12 years, you can't be taking my souls.
Well, maybe you should drink more devil's piss.
I have flat feet and I need them.
If you drink devil's piss, you can take your souls back. But now you can't. I'm the only one who's got devil's... Did I say devil's souls?
Yep.
Let me run that back.
Yep.
Well, if you're drinking devil's piss, you could.
Oh.
Take back your souls.
Yeah.
Of your shoes.
Well, I need to because you know how much this hurts?
Well, you ain't drinking devil's piss. You're drinking whatever the fuck this is. And the can might look similar, but it's not. Because this is devil's piss, not beer. Go to devilspiss.com.
Devilspiss.com. Use promo code devilspiss.com.
And get 15% off your next monthly installment of Devil's Piss.
And actually, for the viewers at home, this one time only for the next 12 minutes and 32 seconds.
Oh.
If you go to devilspiss.com and mattydaddythemidget.com and get a hat at the same day
as Devil's Piss,
in the next 12 minutes,
it'll not only show up on the same day,
but it'll also give you a child.
Your wife will be pregnant.
Well, no, it's just going to deliver a child.
Not your wife's.
No, you can't ask where the child came from. And it's going to be a little scared.
Yes.
But you will own that child.
You can't ask where it came from, but I'm going to tell you right now, this guy's house, because he's looking to get rid of some kids. He's got a few too many.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, we'll cut that part out. Devil's Piss.
Devil's Piss. Get a child with a hat.
Her name is...
Doesn't matter.
You can name her whatever.
Call her whatever you want. Get her the fuck out of my house.
Two available. Go to Devil's Piss.
Devilspiss.com. Can I have a tortilla?
Later. Okay. If you're a good boy. Dude. So I was just thinking that after we did that, can you hear me?
Yeah.
La 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 la.
La la.
I was just thinking after that last Devil's Piss ad.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't know this, but you're the thumbnail king.
Well, thumbnail daddy, I think.
Well, thumbnail daddy 316.
Yeah.
I thought of the perfect thumbnail.
Okay.
So remember that video of R. Kelly pissing on that 13-year-old girl's face?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to want to make R. Kelly's dick big and red, and then we'll put your face as a 13-year-old girl. Or, you know, even better, let's make it Sam's face. Devil's Piss.
Who's the devil?
The devil.
It's actually R. Kelly. You want me to put devil's face on it?
No, just his dick. Make it red.
Okay, can you find that picture? Because I don't know where to find that picture.
You have it saved on your phone. So it should be easy. So just do that, and
it's a video,
dude,
it's a
it's
video,
gonna be a great. I know, but you
I
ever
can screenshot it.
Screenshot it.
Yeah.
Isn't that a great? And
where are we?
We should. Oh, me and you will be in the background with shocked looks on our faces, like, oh no, what's happening? But also, do you want to make an actual drink called Devil's Piss? Because that sounds awesome. Would you drink Devil's Piss? Maybe back when you were a 13-year-old girl? Okay.
Is it an energy drink or?
Whatever. It gives you immortality. Do you really care?
That's true.
I'm pretty sure it tastes exactly like gasoline as well.
I feel like it has gasoline hints with maybe some lemon. Just so, it's not too bad.
A little bit of ethanol in there, 10%.
Well,
0.9.
All
right, let's go back to the show now. And
welcome. Oh.
Hey, you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
And thanks to that sponsor, Devil's Piss.
Oh, Devil's Piss, man. If I had $1 for every Devil Piss I've had in my life.
You'd have a couple dollars.
Well, at least one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And boy, is it good. That's their slogan. And boy, is it... No, this is their slogan. And boy, is it warm. No one's ever drank a cold Devil's Piss. But, man...
pretty good.
Wow. We got a couple other things. I don't know if this is real. Tell me what you think about this.
Let's see it.
I wish I could pause this before we played it to read the caption, but apparently it says something like when someone puts laxatives in the cafeteria food. And I can't tell if this is real, so let's get your synopsis on this.
What?
That guy's shitting into a locker. Devil's Piss.
Shit your pants in the hallway.
Do you think that was real?
I don't know, but that looks disgusting.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Speaking of N-words, okay? We got a couple N-word things to go through.
Can't say that.
Well, wait till I show you the clips.
Oh, okay.
So, we already showed the clip of Izzy coming into the cage with DDP saying,
dropping the diamond
N-word, N-word.
Yeah.
So, Dana White's reaction to that post-fight press conference. And this is why I like the thing where you can read it first and then go to the clip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Reporter, Adesanya dropped about 50 N-bombs. Dana, who gives a shit? He's black.
And how dare you best.casual.mma by just saying reporter? It's clearly John Morgan who asked him the question. I mean, do your research a little bit.
I think I took his history class in high school. Go ahead.
The racial...
Israel was saying over and over, yeah.
He's black.
50 N-bombs.
Okay, he's black. Who gives a shit?
I was going to say, so you don't have any concern about the way the build-up, the tension between those two?
I could care less. This is the fight business. Israel Adesanya can say whatever he wants to say. Who gives a shit? Why, are people bitching about that?
Some people,
of course they are. Oh, fucking A. All right, got it. Yeah.
So we never steer from a racial tension.
Well, depends if it's in the middle of the road.
What do you what do you think about what Izzy said to DDP? Were you turned off or did he get turned on?
Did you just say, what do you talk about?
I'm not sure what I said.
I feel like you said, what do you... Anyway.
I think I've had a few too many Devil's Piss.
Well, it'll do that to you.
Yeah.
What's your third soul tonight?
Well, at least.
If you're two of mine, so...
If you're not counting the ones I took.
That's Devil's Piss.
Devil's Piss.
No, I thought...
A lot of people were offended by Izzy saying the N-word so many times. I kind of have to agree with Dana Slapper White. You know, like, who gives a shit? What do you guys say?
It doesn't matter. Every time you ask me to say something about it, you cut me off and then say what I'm about to say.
Oh, I thought you were saying it doesn't matter.
No, that's literally what I was going to say is what you said. I agree with him. If he's black, he can say whatever he wants.
Well, you say it now.
It's a tension before a fight, a build up for a fight. people say shit like that.
I think
Conceive,
it's-
believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up.
I think it's tension before a fight. People say shit like that, but what do you think?
It's like you don't even hear what I say. You just say it.
Dude, I literally just said that. It's like you don't even hear what I say, and you just say stuff. What do you think about Izzy dropping the M? I mean, he is black. What do you think about it? But it's crazy because DDP, born and raised South Africa, that's all he knows. Sure, his parents and grandparents and great-grandparents were all colonizers and,
Slave
completely,
owners.
well, you said that, I mean, but they completely ravaged South Africa. And
Yeah, South Africa is not good for racism.
Honestly,
Well,
I think South Africa is probably not good for racism, but I don't know. That's probably what Izzy thinks as well. But we can get into some of that later.
I literally think you're doing this on purpose now.
Well, speaking of N-words, have you seen this clip?
Yo,
What's up, player?
your boy just got on here and dropped the N-bomb, man.
I didn't hear it.
How the fuck you ain't here? Bitch, you was on here commenting.
Oh yeah, you're right. I heard it.
What the fuck? How the hell you ain't hear it the first time?
I didn't want to hear it, man. I'm sick of hearing that shit. Look, I thought he was mixed, man. I think he might have been black. He had all those black lights. A lot of people look white under the black lights.
You're right. You just had a guy come in here and drop the N-word, man. We cannot be laughing about this shit right now.
Oh, I don't think that shit's funny at all. What I do is if I really need to get it out, I write it down.
What the fuck?
You know.
What? Yo,
what's up?
Do you have Dean Thomas's tweet I sent you?
No, I don't. But yeah, Dean Thomas then tweeted like after Izzy dropped the M-bomb on DDP a bunch of times. Dean asked Theo what Izzy said, and Theo handed him a note.
That's so good, dude.
It said EO Sky. What are we talking about? Do you really think Dean saw this clip of Theo?
How else would he know to say that?
Yeah, Dean's an awesome guy. But, dude, Theo, first of all, I don't know who Drewski is. You want to give me some Black History Month?
To be honest with you,
if I had to guess, he's just like an internet meme guy or whatever.
I honestly don't know. I think he's like a TikTok guy or something like
Let
that.
us know in the comments section.
Right, but the only time I've ever seen that guy is in that clip.
And Caleb Presley.
No, I didn't see that. I saw him on like a fucking alcohol beverage commercial.
I saw him on an alcohol beverage commercial. Dude, this is the other
Are you
thing.
hearing yourself?
Well, yeah, on my headphones there's a little bit of reverbage going around. But Theo's getting big. Who is he hanging out with at the
David
Johnny
Spade.
Knoxville.
And David Spade.
Yeah. Well, Johnny Knoxville too. He's always hanging out with David Spade.
That's true. They do everything together.
Apparently they're working on a movie together. Hear about that?
I did hear about that.
You hear about his podcast with Roseanne Barr getting taken off YouTube?
Put on
and
Twitter.
Handed another strike.
What's that mean?
So he's already had one for, I think, his episode with Robert Kennedy Jr.
Okay.
And I think a second one, this is what I just heard from a Joe Rogan podcast with Tom Segura.
Who?
JRE.
Oh.
Apparently with your second one, you can't post a video for a week.
Yeah, he got banned for a week.
So I think the one that just came out, that must have been.
It was right after his week period.
Yeah, well, normally mine lasts for a couple weeks.
Mine's strong, so.
The flow is strong with this one.
Don't.
But yeah, Theo's getting pretty big, huh?
Oi.
Yeah. So, speaking of the real African champ, how about this?
Last one for me. Mike Perry called you out. He wants to fight bare knuckles. Is that something that would ever interest you?
Ah, fuck, man. I mean, I'll do for fun. You want to come to Vegas, dude, we scrap. I ain't fucking going bare knuckle, but you want to come to Vegas, dude, we'll fucking go Instagram live on that motherfucker. Let's do it. I like to fight. It's even better when it's only for fun.
God. I'd fucking watch an IG live of that shit.
Dude, I would too. I'd pay $5, I think, to watch that, actually.
100%.
Yeah. I don't know why $5, but I just wanted to put an amount of money on.
Yeah, I'd
instead of a
probably
free
pay.
live.
What were we talking about? N-words, but something before that. We're gonna say something.
I don't know. It's a very racially charged episode.
God damn, I had too many devil's piss. It's not racially charged.
Oh. Is it racially free?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, me either.
You want to try again?
No.
I feel like there was something we were going to talk about.
I feel like there was something we're going to talk about.
That's it.
Was that it?
Yeah. Have you ever seen... You know chicken don't like mice, man?
What?
Chicken. They can't stand mice, man.
Okay.
There's a video online. Jamie, pull that clip up of a chicken. He's stealing... There's a cat just playing with a mouse. And the chicken comes in. He's like, fuck that. You don't play with mice, man.
Is the chicken a beast?
Here it is, man. Let's look at this clip, man.
Well, if you're going to laugh.
Great internet here, man.
Over here with your Shopco internet.
Anyways, the chicken kills the mouse, man.
Did it? I couldn't see anything.
I'd pull it back up, but the internet's being very glitchy for some reason.
Maybe you should call Kmart and see what's wrong with your internet.
You know, when you said there's a Big Daddy storm coming through the other day?
Yeah, I was here.
Right? But as you left, right as Raw was starting, man, it was fucking glitching in and out. But it stopped like an hour in and it came back around 10.
What?
Well, that's enough about your wife.
Well, now that's kind of rude. You're being really rude right now.
How so? Please explain.
Because you know that my wife always go out about 7 and comes back at 10.
Well, I know that in my experience with her, but I mean, I'm not a stalker. I don't know what's going on with you.
It's starting to seem like you think she's doing something wrong.
No.
You basically just said that my wife is fucking you.
I said that it started to seem like she was doing something wrong. I don't think she's doing anything wrong unless going to McDonald's at least 6 times a day, you would consider that as wrong.
I don't.
Well, and 2 of the times she's bringing it to me.
See,
so.
this is what I mean.
What? I don't get what the beef is.
I bring you McDonald's.
Well.
Me.
Unless you're saying the beef. Well, I was just going to say, unless you're saying the beef is when she also brings me Arby's a couple times a week.
You know Arby's is our thing.
Well, they got the meats.
Yeah.
Do you want to say fuck this podcast and go to Arby's?
Kinda. That's really good, actually.
I am Matty Daddy. Let's look at this.
Okay.
You ever been walking a trail? There really was something I wanted to talk about, and I totally forgot about it.
Do you want me to try to help?
I don't think it's going to.
Does it have to do with the Esterville Herald?
Well, it's weird that you say that because they conveniently have an episode of it right here.
Oh, wow.
I said an episode, but you know what I meant.
Nope.
Oh, my God.
What? What?
Did you hear there was a tranny that won Miss Universe?
Well, yeah, we just talked about it a little bit ago. What does it say on there?
It's a goose.
I didn't know you were good at origami.
Thanks for noticing.
Welcome.
Holy shit.
What? What else?
Did you hear about these people that, there's these influencers that, can I finish?
Yeah, please, sorry.
Apparently, they're just making shit weird for everybody else. Like, for example, like these couple people trying to walk a trail, and they're just doing sexual stuff on the bridges and stuff.
Sexual jungles? I'm in.
You want to take a look?
Do you have a clip?
I got a clip. Let's take a look. There's more where that came from.
I didn't know newspapers had clips. Well.
No, it's cool. Just like finish your thing. It's fine.
What is?
What? You want to talk about that clip? What do you got to say?
What in arachnophobia is she doing?
You want to take a look at it again and try and diagnose?
Kind of.
I feel like you're just trying to stare at her boobies.
Well, that's part of it, but no.
Well, she's working on her back.
Are you sure? Because it looks like she's humping the air actively.
Well, let's look at it again.
Well,
she's going up, down.
What is this, like some kind of yoga pose? Is this the downward facing whore?
Shoot.
Upward facing whore, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Too many devil's piss for her, I guess.
Well, that's what happens when you drink more than 6. So.
Well, when you're right, you're right. Hey, let's go back to the Esterville Herald.
Yeah.
So. So you heard about all that Bud Light drama, right?
Well, of course.
Dylan Mulvaney.
Never heard of her.
Apparently, he's getting so much hate, he's going to space.
He is, huh?
I don't know. I saw it on a thing.
Huh?
She?
Yeah, I think it's
well, hold on a second there, dude.
A couple more weeks, and she'll be the universe champion.
Hold on a second there, dude.
Yeah.
No, but, you know, all the hate that Bud Light's been getting from its loyal viewers.
Yeah? I didn't know they had viewers.
Well, you know, like those 2 people with the monster tattoos I showed earlier.
Sure.
So those kind of people. And Bud Light's really, I mean, they've lost a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting an exact number here. It just says millions upon millions. But apparently Bud Light is trying to fix their past mistakes.
How are they doing that?
Well, they're sending out a tweet. You want to look at it?
Do you have it?
I do.
Wow, you're on top of things today. Oh, read it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, please forgive us. We are losing so much money.
Wow.
Did you hear it? That Garth Brooks came out and said he's going to sell everything at his bar thing?
What?
Like
Next time with words?
He opened some kind of like bar and grill or something like that in some southern state. And he came out and he's like, we're going to sell everything at our bar. We're not going to leave anybody out. Meaning, you know, we're going to have Bud Light there. And he's almost had to close down one of them because nobody's coming.
Why is that?
Because they're selling Bud Light there.
Are people really that mad?
Yeah. Ask Kid Rock.
Dude, I don't get it.
I don't either.
Like, you know me. Back when I used to drink beer.
You used to.
This is not beer. But
Devil's piss.
Devil's piss. Back when I used to drink beer, if I like Natty Ice. If Natty Ice literally said, you know what? Fuck Norm Macdonald up the ass with a barbed wired baseball bat. And while you're at it, pull that fucker out, shove it up Stone Cold Steve Austin's asshole as well. And you know what? We're not done there. Pull that fucker out, bash him over the head with it, and then shove it up Paul Pierce's asshole. I'd be like...
And to finish everything off, they go, and also, fuck the Celtics.
Yeah. And they're like, and fuck Arby's. They don't have the meats.
It's a little too far, but yeah, go ahead.
I would still be like, well, I like getting drunk.
I don't think you would.
I would, though.
That's a little too, like, you know, made for you.
Well, then those people who supposedly like Bud Light, they're fake fans. Tell me this.
Whoa.
Shane Gillis probably didn't like what they said, what the Dylan Mulvaney shit.
Well, he's already been
I guarantee you that motherfucker's still drinking Bud Light.
That's because he's already been canceled. He doesn't want to make it worse for himself.
What's your favorite food? What's your favorite fast food?
Fast food. To be honest, I kind of like them all the same.
Okay, well, that's not a good answer then. What's your favorite drink? Doesn't have to be alcoholic, anything. Just, kind of try and speed it up because we're losing people here.
A&W cream soda.
Okay, really? It's oddly specific, and I don't think most of our fans will get it.
So fucking good.
But A&W comes out, and they're like, and it's a specific ad to their cream soda, and they're like, yeah, if you like cream, you're obviously a Dallas Cowboys fan because they get cream pied in the playoffs every year.
True.
Would you still, if you like their cream soda, would you still drink it?
Well, that's a fact of life. There's nothing wrong with that. They're just stating facts.
Bro, I don't give it. I mean, these are different because the things I'm saying like actually take balls to do, and what Bud Light did, I guess it's different. It takes potatoes, tomatoes,
fake tits, and Audi to an any.
Yeah, it's someone like the Dylan Mulvaney thing is kind of fucked up because apparently he, she, they, them is like a big TikTok star, and he, she, they, them's like day 362 of being a woman. Mm-hmm. That is kind of annoying. Yeah. If Natty Ice did that, I would probably still drink Natty Ice. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't anymore. But we're getting off topic here.
What if Devil's Piss did that?
I mean, Devil's Piss has a lot of benefits.
Not beer.
Immortal.
Yeah, true.
Being able to take people's souls.
Yeah, I took both of mine.
Being able to, take a barbed wire baseball bat up the ass and you recover like Wolverine.
Well, that's Tuesday.
Well.
Do you want to talk about that?
What?
The picture that came out of them shooting Deadpool 3?
No, thanks. I'm straight.
Did you see the picture?
No.
Hugh Jackman is revising his role as Wolverine in it with the full, classic yellow suit. You know what I'm talking about? Wolverine?
From the cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Pretty excited about that.
How's that actually going to look on a human, though?
There's a picture of it. It looks really good.
Google it. Let me talk about Dylan Mulvaney.
What am I going to do with the mouse? Maddie's getting good at technology over there. Handing me a mouse to type with. I'm going to fucking punch you.
I've been trying to fight you in your lawn for a while now, so.
I tried on fucking Saturday, and you wouldn't do it.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
You were too busy talking to them gays.
Oh, you were the one talking to them, so.
Well, I was just trying to offer them some Bud Light. But, yeah, I don't know. If I really like Natty Ice, it really wouldn't matter what. The only thing that would make me stop drinking I don't drink anymore. But the only thing back in the day that would make me stop drinking Natty Ice is if they raised the price like $20 for a 30-pack,
Yeah, dude.
That actually looks pretty cool.
Doesn't look sick.
You ever seen that picture of Wolverine's mask? Looks like two Batmans kissing.
Have you ever seen that?
Well, you didn't answer my question, so.
No, I haven't. But have you never
Seriously?
noticed that Post Malone's mustache looks like two sea otters kissing?
I have seen that.
That's pretty good.
Here, type this in. Well, first of all, you're on Bing, and I hate you. What the fuck? Wolverine Depot.
You ever been to a Wolverine Depot?
Wolverine, I have not. To Batman.
Right there.
You can never unsee it once you see it.
Fuck it.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Oh, fuck. It's like the goddamn FedEx truck, dude.
When they back up to each other and have butt rubs. Oh, that's UPS.
No. The arrow. In the logo?
Well,
you know what I'm talking about?
That's agree to disagree.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
So, you remember this girl that we've featured on the pod a couple times in the last...
Let's pay attention to what you're saying. Ignore me.
Well, I mean, you brought up a thing I really can't talk about. There's some legal stuff going on. I really can't talk about it. So, we can talk about it off air.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's look at this queef.
What is something that you've never tried but really want to?
I really want a man's in my mouth. I think that'd be super hot.
Devil's piss.
Like, fully in your mouth?
Yeah. Like, me on my knees, like them in my mouth. I just think, it's kind of, dominating, and I'd definitely be down for that.
Yeah.
So, where do you imagine yourself being when this is happening? Like in the shower, in the bed, like anywhere?
Probably like in the shower or somewhere outside. Like if we're going camping together, just like pull your pants down.
So would you out?
I think I'd
Would
the
you,
whole
would
thing.
you swallow it?
I mean, I don't know if I could the whole thing, but I'd try. Yeah. I would pick up my man's.
Maybe we can get that on the bus. I don't know. We've never done anything like that before.
That'd be hot.
You think so? I'd have a lot.
You think so?
I'd piss in her mouth.
I think we need to start burning witches again. I mean, the shit's getting out of control. If you like piss in your mouth, that's one thing. But admitting it to literally the whole world,
or practicing witchcraft.
I mean, with people just being able to, I mean, we can admit anything on this pod.
Sure.
There's only going to be 6 people who watch it, and they've already stopped.
They're gone.
Yeah. Which brings us into UFC 290. I mean, let's run through this shit real quick because right now I need someone to piss in my mouth like fucking last Saturday night.
Dummies?
No, later.
Okay.
Let's start.
Didn't we make picks?
Maybe. Let me look.
I don't care enough.
Talk about it. Well, I'll find out real quick.
I don't think you will. You look like you're flipping through to see what.
Just talk about it.
See what. No, your order said 2 cheeseburgers, no fries. You know what I mean?
This podcast list from a long time ago.
Yeah.
It just has a thing. Bert Kreischer being annoying.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a segment on our show now.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know if we made picks. Let us know in the comments section. But if we did, I'll tell you one thing. I picked Robert Whittaker. And boy, do I have egg on my face.
Scrambled?
Any
Kravitz?
I think I got at least 4 boiled eggs in my mouth right now. I look like a squirrel storing nuts for the winter.
Speaking of nuts in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I was going with that.
So, yeah, Robert Whittaker getting his ass beat by DDP.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, that was one of the craziest things that happened to me. Or that happened. That I just did not ever see that happening. I didn't see anyone beating Whittaker besides Izzy.
Yeah.
The dude's been a... Go ahead.
Okay. Well, my question is this going to be the end of Israel Adesanya's reign? Because we know Robert Whittaker couldn't beat Izzy 3 times? Twice? Was it 3? It was 3.
No, they fought twice.
It's twice.
First time he got knocked out. Second match fight was really close, but I had Izzy 3-2.
Okay. I don't care. But he couldn't do it twice. But he also was just beating up the rest of the division, right?
Yeah.
Just constantly sitting in that fucking
Whooped
secondary
Cannonier's
spot.
ass, whooped Vittori's ass, whooped Gastelum's ass. He whooped everybody's ass.
Right. And then he goes out there against DDP.
And he shit the bed, kind of.
Well, that's what you did.
I
Shit
shit
the
my
chair.
pants, brother.
But no, I mean, who saw that? How many times have you seen Robert Whittaker get his fucking ass knocked out like that? And it wasn't even that good of a punch.
Israel.
Exactly.
I saw 2 media members who actually picked DDP to win.
No. The only person I know about is the guy that was on MK on Monday.
Yeah, him, and then Jed Meshew, who BC clearly wants to fuck because he brings him up all the time.
Right.
He's part of the MMA fighting team. He's on a show called It Doesn't Matter.
Fight Your Sister.
Yeah, well, you said that, not me.
Okay.
Yeah, most people didn't. Most people were clearly stunned from that, including myself. I just did not see that. I watched some replays from the fight, and DDP was a lot bigger. He did some stance swishing. Yeah, and Rob also said that he posted a video to his Instagram saying like it wasn't his best night, and like I think so. Tickle me pink or tickle me this.
Tickle me Elmo.
If Robert Whittaker and DDP fought 10 times, how do you think it would go? I think it'd probably be 5-5.
I think it'd be probably 5-5.
But DDP looked a lot bigger.
Or 6-10 in favor of Whitaker. But go ahead.
6-10?
6 out of 10 to Whitaker.
That'd be 6-4.
You know what I meant.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, I'm drinking beer.
Well, get you some devil's piss. I clearly looked at that as DDP's coming out party.
It's not Pride Month anymore, dude.
Well.
Anyway, go ahead.
I think he hasn't lost, and DDP hasn't lost. I think he's like, what the fuck? He's like 8-0 or 9-0 in his last 8 or 9 fights. You know, the last person he lost to was Roberto Soldich, who is now with one championship. He got beat in his last fight, but he was a big prospect coming into one.
I thought you were gonna say, but he's now a soul in a ditch. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you can say words too. You're not good at talking either.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I did not see that coming. I was impressed. And now, like, a fight between DDP and Izzy, not just with all the N-words flying around, I am very intrigued.
I'm intrigued because we all knew going into the 2 fights against Pereira that, you know, he's had his number in the past.
Or as Chael would call it, Piera.
Anyway, he's had his number in the past, kickboxing and all that. So we knew the history there, and it didn't seem like a fight that could go either way. We thought maybe Alex had his number, you know what I mean? And he did.
Okay, table tapper.
It's just how I think as I talk.
Yep, go ahead.
You're really cutting me down here.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
But I think this is the first fight for Izzy that going into it, it wasn't just he's had his number in the past. He actually has a chance to shut him down. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Because DDP is known for his wrestling, right?
I think he's more just known for being able to fucking brawl.
Okay.
Like, he can get fucked up and it doesn't slow him down. He just keeps on doing his thing.
Sure.
And in the past, like, he couldn't breathe out of his nose. He's had nose surgery now. His fight with Robert Whitaker is the first fight post nose surgery.
And he didn't get winded this fight.
Well,
you wouldn't know.
Well, it also ended in like the second round, right?
Right,
So,
but he also won the first round.
But he always seems to be in a scrap, but ends up on top, just like your mom. So, what I would say about what you were saying with Pereira earlier, Pereira is also the only person that Izzy's fought in the middleweight division that was bigger than him. You know what I mean?
True. DDP looked huge, though.
He did, but in the face-offs, and I mean, we can go back to it. You can clearly see Izzy's bigger.
Just taller.
He's
just taller.
But he also has the reach advantage.
Izzy does have a fucking
I
insane
think
reach.
Izzy would be able to piece him up, but I could see DDP just staying in there long enough where he gets close enough to Izzy, and this dude's just gotten a lot better.
He's coming out, as you said. You know?
I said, I'm sorry, Mama.
Never meant to hurt you?
Never meant to make you cry.
But tonight.
He's coming out the closet.
Right. What was I going to say? Oh, I think this is how I imagine this fight going in the future, okay?
Real quick before you say that.
No.
Izzy 6'4", DDP 6'1".
So it's not even that.
I don't know the reach.
How do you know that?
I'm kind of gay.
That's fair. But I think
I'm also
being like
big and bulky.
Right, being more of a bowling ball than a twig.
A pin. You could say a pin.
Oh, bowling pin. That's good. Wish I would have thought of that.
You should see this real Brit Fit video I saw in the bowling alley the other day.
Anyway, I think that being that discrepancy between the two and DDP, I guess everybody, but DDP seeing the fight at light heavyweight against Blachowicz.
Oh, yeah, Blachowicz.
And how he just
wrestled
the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I think DDP could easily take that approach and win this fight.
Blachowicz is huge, though. DDP's big for the middleweight division.
And Izzy was small for the light heavyweight division.
Yeah, but Blachowicz is the perfect size for.
Whoa.
I mean, he could try it. I don't know how it'll turn out, but I think his best approach is just brawling.
I don't think so. Not with Izzy. He's too calculated, dude.
Yeah, but I think Izzy's like a headhunter, right? So he's going to piece you up. He's going to jab you up. He's going to do all that. I think the best thing DDP's got on his side is when his opponent is doing that to him, and the dude just doesn't stop.
Right.
And then I think the opponent's normally like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Like a zombie.
A little bit.
Okay.
And he's very unorthodox and awkward. I don't remember who said it. It was from Morning Combat. I don't remember if it was Luke Thomas or Brian B.C. Campbell. Shout out to those guys.
The BBC with BDE?
Yep, with the CTE.
CTE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Chris Benoit.
DDP kind of has that like newborn fawn legs. You know, when he's kind of like you know what I'm
I
talking
know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
He kind of looks like that, but the dude just doesn't stop. He's unreal. Like I needed to see him do that to Whitaker to actually appreciate how good this guy is. Because I mean, he did that to Brunson in his last fight, right? Well, Brunson's getting older, and he also gasses out. And then before that, he did that to Till. Till hasn't fought in like 2 years. He's small for the division. So you could make these excuses for DDP. Before that, he did that to Tavares. Tavares is like ranked like 15 through 20 in the middleweight division. He's good, but he's not that good. So with what I've seen in the past, he can make a lot of excuses for why DDP won those fights. This fight, there's no fucking excuses.
No, absolutely not. Because everybody thought that Robert Whitaker was going to actually fucking destroy him. The whole fight.
The only excuse, sorry, I'm going to let you go. The only excuse is to say that Robert Whitaker had a bad day at the office. But I'm still not really buying that one.
To be fair,
he did, but still.
A bad day fishing is still a better day than at the office.
Yeah, and a better day smoking meth with your ex-wife. You told me that.
Well, that was in confidence. Am I wrong to say that to see, other than if there was any other outcome to this fight between Whitaker and Duplessis, would you even be excited about the next title fight?
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah,
he had to do that. He couldn't win a close decision. No, he had to do it like he did it.
Even if Robert Whitaker won, I wouldn't be this excited for the next title fight.
I'm so excited
because they probably wouldn't have even given it to Whitaker because he's already lost twice.
This wasn't even. Yeah, they might give it to Strickland or whatever, but this wasn't even the main. This wasn't even the Coco main. This was the fight under the Coco main.
I love that you call it a Coco main.
Well, not to be confused with Coco Beware, but
not
shout out to
be confused with Conan O'Brien.
100%.
Yeah, but no, I think if this is literally the only outcome of that fight that can make the next middleweight title fight exciting,
and I am so stoked.
Oh, it's gonna be so crazy.
I'm more excited about this fight than I have been about any of Izzy's fights ever. Just with the racial tension, the N-words flying, I'm African, but I'm no brother of yours, son. That's a dope-ass quote. I love that quote.
Can I give
DDP won that face-off between the two of them.
Oh, for sure.
Izzy, all he said was...
Izzy looked like...
What's up? You say it, not me.
Oh, no thanks.
Okay, well...
Can I give you a proposition for this leading up to this title fight?
Prop me, Daddy.
Over under 35 N-bombs dropped in the upcoming fight.
Oh, 100%.
You didn't pick one.
What do you mean? Like the months leading into this? Like the press
from
conference
today until the fight.
Well, okay.
Interviews, press conference, weigh-ins.
I'll say under because I definitely think Izzy was drunk that night.
Oh, he was hammered, yeah.
And he actually showed he posted this. I don't know how long it is. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this because there's a few other fights, and I didn't want this to be a 2.5 hour long podcast again. But this is crazy because Izzy posted this. Let me know when you see it. What is his fucking... it's Stylebender, yeah. Fuck. But this is actually crazy. ST.
You're doing great, kids, right there. Oh, you had it.
This is actually crazy because he predicted this shit.
How about that picture? Did you see that yet?
Here it is. Yeah, it was Zuckerberg.
Dude, he looks ripped.
He does. But Alon has been training with GSP. GSP predicts that it's not going to happen.
Really?
They got too many other things going on. You know what I mean?
It would be so awesome.
Not as the fucking headliner for UFC 300.
Not the headliner, no, but the
They
opening
would,
to the
though.
main.
They would. Dana White already said headliner of a. All right, check this out though. This is crazy, and then we'll run through the rest of this shit pretty quick.
Okay.
And I can jump a few more to get in that top 20 and start making my way to that title, because that's ultimately what I want within the next 2 years. I want to be the first real African champ, trained, born, bred in Africa.
Well, I mean, did those belts ever go to Africa? As far as I know, it came to America and New Zealand. I'm going to take a belt to Africa. I'm the African fighter in the UFC. Myself and Cameron, we breathe the African air. We wake up in Africa every day. We train in Africa. We're African born. We're African raised. We still reside in Africa. We train out of Africa. That's an African champion, and that's who I'll be.
All right, so I'm excited for this fight. On paper or through their resume, people will look at Rob and say, "Oh, Rob's got this. Rob's gonna smoke this guy, right, former champion." Look, Dricus fights ugly, but he always finds a way to win. I really, really pray he gets this done against Rob, just because I think it's one for the history books. But Dricus, if he wins, I'm gonna punish him. I'm gonna torture him. But I'm gonna make sure he wins so I can step in the cage and just call him a nigga the whole time. What's up, bitch ass nigga? What's up, nigga?
You want to be one of us?
Yeah.
Once before it happened.
What's up,
You
bitch?
really?
We try to talk shit. I'll be like, what's up, nigga? Huh? Bitch ass nigga. Oh, I've did it like in the shower. I've seen it so many times, man. So many fucking times.
That's
I
what you
swear,
meant by
I've been
Izzy
walking
shower
the cage, and
thoughts.
I can just feel myself. I feel myself like turn. I feel myself turn, and I'm just there like just feeling it. I'm just like, what's up?
That's right. We're fine. Relax. This is my African brother right here. Let's go. What's up? Let's go. Yeah. What's up? Get you gonna do? Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother. What's up?
Yeah, enough of the bleeps.
So-
but it's crazy that he said that. Like, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Shout out Izzy for saying something that he's going to do and actually doing it.
Well, and also,
I respect him even more now.
the last time he was in studio with Ariel at the MMA Hour, he said he's gonna think it into existence of DDP winning over Whitaker.
I did.
And I remember listening to that, and I'm like, oh, good luck, because there ain't a snowball's chance in hell.
Well, this icicle's still living. You know what I'm saying?
That's the name of this episode. This icicle's still living, motherfucker.
Write it down.
So, okay, real quick before we're going to talk about the rest of that, but there's a couple clips I skipped that I want to get your thoughts on.
The rest of what?
Look at this. Look at this, because if you're looking forward to DDP and Izzy, what do you think about this?
Do you think what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
You think he's going to be on JRE?
I think he was asking to be on JRE, and JRE was like, "Oh, I really appreciate that. Oh, I really." I don't think he wants him on. I don't think JRE wants him on.
But how good would that
the
be?
Joe Rogan experience. But I think JRE, numbers, baby.
Dude,
Money
such
talks.
numbers. Also,
the biggest numbers of all time.
I want to bring something up that I wanted to talk to you about, and we'll just do it here because we're in the sports part of the episode.
Yeah, we broadcast our conversations, brother.
Yeah, dude. So you watched Monday's Morning Combat, right?
Yeah.
When they play the clip of Donald Trump and Steve will do it.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
You keep it up. You're doing a great job. We love you. Yeah, you're going to be the next president. I sure hope so, because there's a lot of things that need fixing.
Anyway, and then they cut back to the boys, and I can't remember which one said it, but they're like, he has no idea who that is. I'm like, they did a podcast together.
Yeah.
He obviously does know who that is.
Yeah. Well, BC and Luke, they don't watch.
I think
they don't watch the Nelk Boys though.
That'd be a great time for you to prove them dead wrong.
Yeah, could.
You know, be like, "What's up, child molesters?"
What? What's up, ice cream drivers?
You know,
yeah.
I think that's your perfect opportunity right there, dude.
I'd like to prove them wrong on like something they said wrong about fighting more, because that's how my ego goes. And when they say something wrong and I know they're wrong, like my dick gets hard. But speaking of dicks getting hard, how hard did your dick get when this happened? Wow, way to glitch out at the fucking best part. You want to try that again?
Yeah, let's try it again.
Okay.
Somebody in the comment section already pointed out what I was going to point out.
Well, I was going to point it out too, but... You're going to point out when he did it in NXT?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
2018,
I
I
remember when he did it in NXT, and you know who he did it against?
That black guy.
No, I'm testing your wrestling nerdage now.
I don't know who that is.
You can't back it up. It's Velveteen Dream.
See, you're making stuff up now.
No, he was amazing in NXT. Look up old Velveteen Dream highlights in NXT. He was amazing. Like, he kind of had like Gold Dust circa 1996 vibes, where like he was kind of like, you might think he's gay or something.
Right,
you know?
right.
But he was so good. Turns out he actually might be gay, because he got released from NXT because there was a bunch of shit with underage boys and shit with him.
Oh, God, big drama, huh?
And let us know in the comment. Dead wrong us. We're not trying to steal Morning Combat shtick.
You just did.
But let us know in the comment section if we're wrong. That's our shtick. Let's stick to our shtick.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, but that's Velveteen Dream.
If I were to go back and...
Still. Sorry. But even if they're stealing it from NXT... Is it not fucking impressive that he can just do that at will? I don't care if he already did it somewhere else.
Yeah,
the fact that he can do it and not fall flat on his face, fuck you. I don't care if he's done it before. That shit's impressive as fuck.
Not only is it impressive, but what makes it even more impressive, it wasn't a bunch of takes just to make sure he's good. He did it on live fucking television, dude.
That's
One try.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
And everyone in the comments is like, "Oh, he already did that, Nick." Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Or the other people that are like, "Oh, RVD over here."
He can do that every week, and I'm still going to be impressed. RVD.
Oh, he's getting angry.
RVD has never done that.
No.
No one has ever done that. There's only one man who's ever done that, and that's Ricochet. I'm looking forward to him versus Logan Paul at SummerSlam.
Also, I have a bone to pick with Ricochet though.
Yeah.
Because every time he comes out, you hear Michael Cole say it's the highlight of the night. Bitch, that was Chris Jericho's bit in fucking like 2003.
The highlight reel?
No, he went by highlight of the night for a whole year.
That was after Raw is Jericho.
Yes, that was after that.
We're never going to get to these other matches, are we?
No, we're not, because I'm not done yet. So you know how I've been watching old Raw since like 99?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about also adding in going back and watching NXT. What year should I start? Because I want to get the Shield. I want to get Nexus. I want to get all of them.
I don't know. When they were coming through, I mean, they were the biggest names to come through NXT, but I don't think I also wasn't watching at the time, so I can't tell you that for sure. But I feel like it wasn't a polished
turd.
No, not a polished turd, but it wasn't polished at that point. I feel like it was polished after they had all left. And that's when Triple H was running it. I feel like it was really good from like 2017 to 2019.
Like, and that would cover Sammy and Nakamura and all them?
Yeah, I'd cover... you could probably start in 2016. It covered Sammy, Nakamura, Drew McIntyre, Andrade, Jimmy... What's the fucking guy?
Superfly Snuka?
No, Tommaso Ciampa. Who's the other fucking guy? He's on the Raw roster, but they hardly use him. They put him with Dexter Loomis.
Why did you do this?
They put him with Dexter Loomis.
Oh,
Who is that guy?
Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah, Johnny Wrestling. It was really good then. It was really good when Adam Cole was there.
He's with AEW now, right?
That's when I started watching it. It might have been. It just wasn't as polished before that.
Right.
They had better names before that.
But it wasn't a good product.
Oh my God! When I started watching it, I know it was around 2016, 2017. I didn't watch a lot of them, but they would put the pay-per-view on or they would put an NXT pay-per-view on the Friday night before the Saturday night main roster pay-per-view.
Right.
And holy shit.
They're still doing that.
I know, but now it doesn't compare.
Okay.
They don't have the talent anymore. That's why they're bringing people from the main roster and putting it on there
That's not why they're doing that.
Yeah, they are. That's why
they're doing that not for NXT, but because the people on the main rosters are shitting the bed.
Well,
not over anymore.
They're not shitting the bed. It's the writing.
Did you see?
Baron Corbin ain't shitting the bed. He's an amazing talent.
Yeah,
They're just not using him.
Did you see his fucking package of him dropping all of his gimmicks and shit like that and going back to the Lone Wolf? He's driving through. That's so cool.
And remember,
that was so awesome.
Remember how I used to tell you Baron Corbin back in the day was the shit?
Uh-huh.
That was his Lone Wolf gimmick.
Yeah,
yes.
Dude, that video was awesome.
He was amazing back in the day. Yeah, I watched him when he was in NXT. Oh, my God. Okay, so speaking of Logan Paul and Ricochet, one more fucking thing, and then let's get to this goddamn UFC shit, because we're nerding out like fucking two queers.
I know, and I'm getting yelled at.
Eating fucking
just stop
gummy worms out of each other's lunchboxes.
I was going to say cornbread. Go ahead.
That's racist. So remember this? Ricochet fucking saved this. And I still want to know who really fucked this bit up. Did LA Knight not push the ladder hard enough, or was it Logan Paul who didn't commit? I really want to know.
Hang on. I think they were both supposed to land on the ropes, dude.
No. Look at those tables out there.
No, I know this is what was supposed to happen. I think Logan Paul fucked it up. Watch it again. Mute it.
He did. Because
they were both supposed to step on the fucking rope and then flip into the tables. Watch, they're both going for the rope.
You might be right about that.
Yeah.
But look, when LA Knight pushes the ladder, he can't get it because they're supposed to both be pushing off to help with the momentum, you know?
Yeah.
I think Logan Paul fucks it up there. Yeah,
no,
look.
See, he's reaching for the rope. They're supposed to land on the rope and then flip it in the tables.
Why fucking
Ricochet's immediate reaction was to put his foot out for the rope.
Why make it that much harder on yourself?
That's a difficult fucking spot, and
yeah,
that's exactly what it was.
And also, yeah.
Can we get back to UFC 290 before you rattle on about more nerd shit?
Well, I think you liked it.
Well,
one more nerd shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Shut up.
Let me talk to you?
Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So there's no more clips about the UFC 290.
No, we were gonna...
So,
moving on.
Where do you want to start? So the Volkanovski, Yair Rodriguez.
We're just gonna skip right over the.
No, we're gonna go back to it. We're gonna go back to it.
Oh, you're doing them in order of awesomeness.
No, I don't know. I had too many.
Devil's piss.
Devil's piss.
Sure. Go ahead. You were saying?
So Volkanovski's doing Volkanovski things. He takes out Yair in the third round, which was crazy. Like I said, I don't remember much of the fights. I seen a clip of how Volk ended that, and I seen a lot of people like, what is your takeaway from UFC 290? And everyone said, Dricus du Plessis taking out Robert Whittaker. Just because, not to say that Volk wasn't amazing, but we just expect this from Volk now. Yeah. The dude is so good. After, who was it? Grant Dawson. He said they had him on the BYM podcast, and they're like, all right, so what do you think about Volkanovski taking on Yair this weekend? It was before it happened. And he's like, to be honest, I don't really care because I seen what he did against Islam. I think he could dominate anyone in the featherweight division. I just want to see what he does against 155ers now.
Yeah, I think
and
so
I
too.
completely share that sentiment.
100%. I think, who was fucking, hang on, I'll get there. Somebody that completely dominated their fucking division, so they had to move up. There's nobody left for them there.
GSP.
That's not who I was thinking of.
Anderson Silva. That might be him. He moved up to 205. He never won the Conor McGregor. BJ Penn.
I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Randy Couture.
There's just absolutely nothing left for him in this division.
Well, there's Ilya Taporia. I'd love to see that fight.
Can I be honest with you? I think it'd be an awesome fight. I think he's going to do the same thing he's done to everybody else in that division. I don't think
Taporia is the hardest hitting fucking dude in that division, not named Volkanovski, though.
Maybe true, but I still think Volk's going to do whatever he needs to do, and he's going to take him out. He always does.
MMA math doesn't matter, but if you look at it like this.
7.
Ilya Taporia completely beat the shit out of Josh Emmett a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
Beat the shit out of him. Looked amazing. But, yeah, Yair took that dude out in 3 fucking rounds.
Yeah.
And then he got his ass whooped by Volkanovski in 3 fucking rounds.
Yeah.
Taporia is 26. Volkanovski's about to be 35.
You know what 35 means, dude.
Well, I'll ask Luke Thomas.
Yeah,
He'll tell you.
he'll tell you.
But I and Volk has always said he'll keep both divisions busy. And he will. I mean, the dude fights 3 to 4 times every year. I want to see him fight Islam in Abu Dhabi in October.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, no matter if he wins or loses, he's got Taporia at the beginning the beginning of next year.
Mm-hmm. Can I just say that and I mean this throughout the entire UFC roster, if there's anybody that can actively keep 2 divisions busy, it's Alexander Volkanovski, 100%.
It's him and Izzy. Yeah.
It's insane how good that dude is.
Yep.
And can I just say this?
I think he's close to top 5 greatest of all time.
I think, and this might be a conspiracy theory, dude.
Don't even say that that's not beer. Because
It's
it
not.
clearly says that's not
It's
beer.
not. It's not it. It's not it.
You said conspiracy. Okay, go ahead.
This might be a conspiracy theory, but I think. So you know how in like Superman movies, even when kryptonite is involved, he still finds a way to to win the fight.
Mm-hmm.
But when he doesn't have it, he absolutely dominates. I think Volkanovski's hair was his kryptonite. Because once he shaved that shit off, he became Superman.
I 100% agree, and I believe you took that take from the MMA Hour on Monday, but I'm going to let that slide. I'm going to let that slide.
I didn't watch MMA Hour on Monday.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to let that slide, but I completely agree. Yeah. And he just looks better.
That hurt.
Well, I mean, I
swear to God, I didn't watch it on Monday.
Okay. Well, I believe you then, but I agree.
Fuck you.
This is,
I
think GC had a similar take on that, like, since the dude shaved his hair off. I think he's just saying that because he's going bald at 30, but and he just looks better without the hair. He looks
dope.
And I seen I was on Facebook when I was waiting for my black boss to get done, and not that he's black.
Did you have to say
well,
that?
Well, I have 2 bosses. One's white, one's black, so that's why I call my black boss. But when he was in there and I was waiting for him for fucking 40 minutes, I got on Facebook and it showed for some reason 7 minutes of Volkanovski and Islam's last fight, and I think it was Jens Pulver who said,
That's what he said?
He said that if there was a 6th round between Volkanovski and Islam, Volkanovski would have won that fight because he completely took over in the 5th. Well, how would you know? You didn't watch MMA Hour on Monday.
I didn't watch it.
All right. So I just want to see those 2 fight again and say Volkanovski wins. You know who his number 1 contender is?
No.
Charles Oliveira. Who doesn't want to fucking see that fight? Jesus Christ, who needs boner pills when you got Volkanovski versus Oliveira?
Not me.
Dude, that fight, I want to see that fight so bad.
When I don't have that fight, I do need the boner pills.
That's
though.
right up there with DDP, Izzy, John Jones, and Ngannou. Oh, speaking of Ngannou versus Fury on October 28th.
Whatever. Nobody cares.
We didn't have time to get to it. And I don't really care anyways, yeah. But it's not an exhibition.
It's not? Because they were talking about it.
No. You can knock.
It's real.
It's 10 rounds.
Do they know where?
8-ounce gloves. What?
Do they know where the fight is yet?
Oh, it's in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I don't know what's going to happen there.
So Volkanovski, I think he broke his hand, but and they're definitely going to have Islam. So the October UFC card is Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia. They're definitely going to have Islam main event that. Charles was like
he pulled out though, right?
He said he's not going to be ready by then.
We gotta put
and then we have Dustin and Justin. July 30th. They're gonna beat the fuck out of each other so bad. They're not gonna be ready in 2 months.
Not even close. They're gonna be almost dead.
They asked Volk if he was going to be ready for the September card, which is going to be in New Zealand or Australia. You know, basically the same thing. A whole bunch of kangaroos hopping around. But he doesn't think he's going to be ready for that. But they asked him if he's going to be ready for October, Abu Dhabi against Islam. He said he'd think he'd be ready for that. So if it's not Volk, then who the fuck is Islam going to fight?
I don't know.
They're saying maybe Michael Chandler because he's probably not going to get that McGregor fight. I think it's going to be Volk.
I think.
And I want that.
Can I be honest with you?
Please don't.
If they fuck around,
they're going to find out.
And do something stupid like put Michael Chandler against Islam, he's going to get fucking destroyed in the first round.
That wouldn't be their first preference.
No.
But that would be like a last resort. If they can't have Charles or Volk. You know what I mean?
Sure, but that's not
Or Justin or Dustin.
That's a shitty fucking headline for that.
Still, the way Michael Chandler fights, you'd watch it. You wouldn't pay for it. You'd stream it. But, well, I know you don't get your taxes till February, so.
What in the crack streams are you talking about? You know? What was I saying?
Well, I must meth streams.
Stop it.
I fucked
You
it
look
up.
fucking stupid. Anyway, Dan.
Boy, do I have meth on my face.
How about Dan Hooker fucking eating a head kick and breaking his face?
He broke his orbital bone and his arm.
Don't make stuff up, please.
You can go to his Instagram. I'm not going to do it, but you can.
Well, it seems like you don't know them.
That was good, but
Yeah.
I was working there. I was going to talk
the fights?
about. I was working my way to Dan
Oh.
Hooker, Jalen Turner. I was going to talk about Pantoja Moreno.
It's a
first.
3-hour pod. We're JRE now.
Dude, that's why I'm saying we can't be showing this gay wrestling nerd shit. But let's look at Rhea Ripley getting some shit thrown at her. Back when men could beat women. So Pantoja Moreno, 5-round, fucking amazing fight. I've seen clips, so I hear. You know,
4-1.
Moreno's, yeah, I probably agree with that. Not
How would you know?
remembering it. I was gonna get there. Moreno's such a lovable character in MMA, and you know everyone loves him, and but I actually love Pantoja now.
Yeah.
He's such a nice fucking guy. He's so goddamn cool. He was on MMA Hour on Monday, and then he was also on BYM. Yeah,
I watched that
Did
one.
you see that
Yeah.
one?
Big family man.
Is
Big
he not
family
the
man.
coolest?
Yeah.
God damn, he's the best, man.
Awesome.
Not to say that he's better than Moreno or Moreno. They're both just amazing guys,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I want to pick him up and spin him around because
Well,
they're tiny like you.
That's rude. But no, I agree 100%. He's just a good dude all around.
And he won that, and
he did?
Pantoja.
Oh.
People are thinking like, well, he's beat Moreno 3 times now. Do you run it back with Moreno, or do you give my guy Brandon Raw Dog Royval?
I want that.
I want that
want
too
that bad.
because
I don't want a rematch.
I don't either. Moreno's been in the title picture for fucking 5 years now.
You repeat everything.
Let's
that
have him
fucking
fight.
Pantoja said.
Let's
Call me out. I'll call you out, bitch.
No, Pantoja didn't just say that. I actually have thoughts on things too.
Do you?
I don't just steal takes from Brian Campbell. Shout out BC. But no, I just want to see him fight Royval.
I do too.
Give Moreno, give him some time. First of all, he's been in wars for the last fucking 4 years. Give him Manul Kopp. Give him that other Dagestani fuck that beat Kayakar France, even though he didn't win the fight. You know, give him Albazi is his name. Give him one of those guys. You know,
Sure.
Let him earn his way back to the title shot. If he keeps on winning, you can't deny the motherfucker. But how many quadrilogies are we gonna have in
It's too
the
many.
flyweight? You know,
Can I be honest with you though?
I'd rather he didn't.
I think give Pantoja Royval. Okay, was it Royval or Royval?
It's highly debated. I think it's
Royval.
I think it's Royval because he just said today's MMA Hour that Royval sounds better.
Okay.
And he wishes it was that, but I think it's actually Royval.
Well, I'm gonna go Royval.
Okay.
I think you make that fight with Pantoja, okay, for the title.
Mm-hmm.
And I think put Moreno against, other number 2, 3 guy.
Kopp or Albazi, like
Sure.
I just said.
Right. And then, honestly, if he wins that fight, then you can run it back if you want.
Yep, against Royval or Pantoja.
Got him.
I just love all these flyweights. I love Moreno. I love Cara France. I love Pantoja. I love Raw Dog Royval.
I love strawweights. Go ahead.
Women's.
Well, you said that, not me.
Well, there's only one strawweight division. But yeah, I agree. So then, wow, what a great fight. Now we can get to the Hooker Turner. Anything to say about that?
Nah, we gotta go.
I just want to clarify this is not beer.
Right.
I was super impressed by Hooker.
Yeah.
He was amazing, and I think.
How do you know? I
remember that fight a little bit more than the other ones. I think Jalen Turner might need to go up to 170 because he's 6'3".
Yeah.
155. I think he would, and he missed weight by 3 pounds.
Yeah.
I think he would do better at 170. He's still big for that division.
Yeah, I agree with that. Plus, he was still trying to cut weight while everybody's rehydrating.
Mm-hmm.
That's never good.
So, couple more quick bangers.
Well,
what'd you think about Bo Nickel? He knocked
Dominant.
out random black guy number 3.
I think they need to
in
38
need to get seconds.
Bigger opponents for him. Otherwise, he's just going to keep running through them like this.
Yeah, but you can't give him nothing too big like
Not yet.
or anything. Yeah, but like closer, like the 20 to 15 rankings. Give him a guy in there.
I was thinking
But
like
he's
16,
only,
17-ish.
He's still only 5-0, so you got to work him up kind of slow.
But look at his 5 fights, dude.
Right. Yeah, now he's a wrestling specialist, but he's just knocking people out with his hands now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So, okay. And then last thing, Robbie Lawler knocking out Nico Price, and also 38 seconds. There were so many fucking
insane.
finishes in under a minute, that card. That's why I'm pissed off. I don't remember the machine starring Brent Chrysler.
I told you, when we were starting the main card, I'm like, we've had one decision this whole fucking.
Dude, and I remember it at the time, but it's just like the next day I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I remembered it at the time. What did it look like? I was enjoying stuff? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you stopped enjoying it after you lost your money, but
right, which that happened pretty quick. So that's where my enjoyment level went down and my drinking went up.
Yeah, of course.
Hey-o!
Those are very synchronized things.
But probably one of the best ends of an MMA career of all time,
for sure.
Robbie Lawler,
and I think it was actually the BYM podcast that said the Bo Nickel and Robbie Lawler both knocking him out in 38 seconds is
roll the tape back. I just said that a minute and a half ago.
That's what you said, but they said that was kind of like, it's weird because it's almost like a passing of the torch thing.
Well, what do they know? They've never fought in a cage.
Well, I think they both have.
I fought in my
One of them was a champion.
Well, I fought in my front lawn a couple months ago.
One of them doesn't have an eye.
Yeah, well, my sister was really alarmed because, I leave your house after your daughter tells me to have a horrible morning. And then I get to my sister's. I'm still drunk, but just had to escape from your daughter.
Of course. I wish I could do that sometimes.
So, then she sees my tattoo. I have to Oh, what's that? It stands for Cowboys from Hell. Yeah, whatever. And then I somehow say, yeah, I got into a fist fight in my front lawn one time. She's like, oh, when did that happen? I'm like, I'm going to say like 8 years ago. And she's like, when did it actually happen? I'm like, well, like
a month ago.
2 months ago. But I told her, I'm not proud of that. I'm just trying to stay sober, drinking not beers, and grow some lettuce. You know what I mean?
I still haven't planted your lettuce. Would have been a great rain for it.
Well, you know who else has had a great rain? Roman Reigns.
I mean, to be fair, though, with the planting of the lettuce thing, it's not like people in your family have a green thumb or anything. So, moving on.
Well, you think you're talking about my brother's greenhouse called Glenn's Green Thumb.
I never even put that together, dude. That's crazy.
That's weird that he said that and didn't even put it together.
Wow.
Let's look at this real quick.
Breaking. Bilal Muhammad got into a street fight. And you want to know how it ended? He won. Split decision.
Oh, my God. This dude can't catch a break. Am I right or am I right? So, Sean Strickland just won, recently. Pretty impressive. Before DDP won, they were thinking him and Izzy next. But then DDP did fucking bang.
Right.
Did DDP things. But let's see what he had to say, and then let's get the fuck out of here.
Wait, before you
well,
post that,
should we see what these tits are up to?
Before we get there, though, can we just point out something?
Yeah.
How much do you want to bet that when Sean Strickland saw DDP knock out Whitaker, he went, oh, there goes my fucking title shot.
I thought you were going to say he killed some random guy on the street.
Well, you didn't let me finish. He went, there was my title shot. Might as well kill somebody on the street now.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crazy that you said that.
Bring it around town.
Then you do this and that.
Let's see what these tits are up to.
Oh. You can play that, dude. Oh, well, you can play that.
9 times in my adult life.
What?
You know, I've actually shit myself 9 times in my adult life.
It's actually a funny guy.
It was a great transition, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
You shit your pants once, right?
Well.
So I've just came back from the strip club in Miami, but I wasn't throwing any dollar bills, because that's haram. I was just catching them while everyone else was throwing them. And here's what I got, baby! I'm rich! Thanks for all the hard work, strippers. Yeah.
You want to go to Miami?
Thanks for all the hard work, strippers.
If I had $1 for every time I said that, my table would look like that.
I wish I could have ended on that. But now I have to play at least 47 more things. And we'll get to the Sean Strickland thing. We'll end on that. But, dude, look at this. God damn it. Why do they keep playing songs?
Dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
I saw this the other day, and I shit my pants. I'm like, how the fuck did he catch her?
That's amazing.
Dude, that clip is insane. Because think about it. 9 times out of 10, that bitch would be on the ground just skidding. You know? She'd have fucking face.
Yeah, that's Argentina.
What's the...
Yeah, that's New Orleans.
That's it.
Hi, Wandering Bear.
What?
It's a Curb Your Enthusiasm clip, but...
It doesn't matter.
All right, before we get to this last Sean Strickland clip...
Every time with this shit.
No, well, you gotta...
You had 3 hours.
You gotta end on something good. Yeah, this is gonna be a long-ass pod, but I think it's been entertaining.
Well...
Let's start with this compilation of Sean Strickland road rage incidents, and then we'll end on this Sean Strickland clip, okay?
Okay.
Go call a. Do you have a boyfriend or a son you can call over here?
Yeah, I do. He works for the government.
Get the out of here.
Really?
Yeah, please do, you dumb. Do you just run your man? No, I will get out right now and you up. If you want to get out and handle it, we'll handle it. I will get scrap. You can be a little. You just use your hands. Once or twice. Go down your window. You got a gun or a knife? No, I'm saying I'll pull over. No guns or knives. Shit, right now. No guns, no knives. You call me a but you don't fight. You from the South. You're telling me I'm the bus. But so you got a gun? Is that what we got? I will match that right now. What you show me? I'll match it. And I'll fight you for it. Come on, bro. Why do we gotta do that, bro? Why do we gotta do that?
How is he still alive?
Well, it's just crazy. Like, even if you have a gun, I would still not want to fuck with that guy.
No.
Him and Mike Perry. They're two guys, like, top 5 do not fuck with. I forget who was just on the... Oh, I think it was Brian Simpson. Brian Simpson was on JRE, and JRE said to Brian Simpson, he's like, you know, there's a lot of or mixed martial artists who claim to not give a fuck. I just had Mike Perry on the other day, who really doesn't give a fuck. I mean, the fact that he had like Mike Perry, I think he had Matt Serra and Dean Thomas on between them, but basically Mike Perry and Sean Strickland within a week of each other.
That's wild.
Those are top 2 guys who don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So UFC 290 was crazy. But to end on this, let's have Sean Strickland take us out. Okay? This is when he is on the Food Truck Diaries.
Does that mean you want to sign off before or after?
Well, after.
Okay. Go ahead, though.
Just pretend you've never seen this before.
I haven't.
But you guys need to get hit by your dads a little bit more.
Okay.
Not even hit, not discipline. You guys don't need to be like, I didn't take out the trash, hit. You guys need to get like an alcoholic rage beating, and then you'll start fucking learning how to have, nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the experts might have some questions about that, but you seem to know what you're doing.
Yeah. But you guys need...
Thanks, Sean. And to sign that off, I am Matty Daddy. You seem to know what you're doing. Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake. This is your cue.
Oh, thanks.
The Midget Hilsebeck.
And this is Matty and the Midget Podcast, episode 62. We'll catch you fuckers probably before the July 30th card headlined by Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier for the BMF title.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Have you seen this?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I mean, have you seen it, though? Before you judge? I mean, you like to judge. Have you seen this?
What is the clip about?
Man, have I ever told you how much I love doing this podcast with you?
No.
Remember that hot chick that you said you wanted to fuck her face?
I didn't say that.
Well, think about this.
Say less.
Okay, we're going for In-N-Out for the first time as well. Let's go. Okay, obviously I got the double, and I'm going to put whatever this sauce is on it. It looks good, so we're going for it.
Better than Chick-fil-A?
No. Okay, I didn't even get a fork for this.
Okay, so...
You're not hard right now?
That's mid.
No. This is disgusting. I actually was following her.
Still are. Well, no, you're not.
For content reasons, I was following her. But this is what she does. She'll eat a McDouble in like 2 bites. She'll be like, 2-bite McDouble. This bitch has clearly never heard of metabolism.
Has she heard of...
This is what she does. She goes to she's a good-looking lady. She goes to fast food places. She eats like a fucking pig. It's disgusting.
It's
I
hot as
can't
fuck.
wait.
I'm horny.
I can't wait till this bitch hits 30 and looks a lot like what your wife looks like. I'm just kidding. Even worse, your wife's not fat. This bitch will be. She's disgusting.
Can't wait to show my wife this clip.
No, I'm just joking because we were making fat wife jokes earlier. It'd actually be better if your wife was fat. But look at this bitch. Can't play that sound.
I swear to God,
but-
I will jerk off. You keep playing these.
Dude, this bitch is disgusting. Look at this.
So we did the 2-bite cheeseburger, and now we're gonna do the 2-bite McChicken or ginger chicken, whatever you want to call it. Okay, 1 bite. And 2 bites.
I'm so hard right now, dude.
Are you serious?
If she could take a McChicken down in 2 bites, think what she can do to your dick, dude.
Yeah, but dicks and McChickens are 2 different things, brother. Let me tell you something about McChickens, dude.
Yeah?
They're good. You should never eat them in 2 bites.
Well, that's your opinion.
I like what she could possibly do to a dick, but the thought that the people that bring in food with foreplay, they need to be fucking hung. And I stand hard on that. I am Matty Daddy. Beware of bitches who can eat a McChicken in 2 bites. Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake. I already handed you the prop I was going to use, the midget Hilsebeck.
And that's our cue. Catch you fuckers next time. But wait till you see this bitch shove a Big Mac up her ass.
Absolutely.
Dude.
Wait, what'd you just say?
Yeah, look at this.
Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. 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 Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
I'm pregnant. I do not want to touch his ass.